Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world today. Happy May 4th, everybody. Happy May 4th. Happy Hump Day. Like this this week is going by so fast, right? It's going by so fast. Didn't even get a chance to really check the stock numbers today yet. I've just been rolling, man. Work has been kicking my butt. You know, yeah, I haven't even had a chance to really take a look at what the stock market's doing today. Love to see MSFT over 300 again, though. I know that. Yeah, I see. Well, S&P 500 rises slightly as traders are bracing for a half-point interest rate hike from the Feds. Dow's up 170 points. S&P's up 19, Nasdaq is up 11. The VIX, though, it's kind of high. The VIX is sitting at 28. And I want that to be a little bit lower than that, right? But we'll wait for the Fed to come out and actually, speak on this rate hike. But I think the market's ready for it. There could actually be a rally on stocks after this. I mean, there's all sorts of concern about inflation and that sort of a thing. So, what's up, TRG? Anyway, y'all, don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock. All right, 8 p.m. CST, Central Standard Time. You'll definitely want to be over here. All right. We're going to be meeting and talking with Mrs. Meat. We're going to have a discussion with her. I hesitate to say interview, because Mrs. Meat is like family over here. So it's not really an interview. It's more so we're going to have a discussion with her about recent events, right? And we'll go into those recent events during the live. So we'll definitely make sure that it's on all streaming platforms. I'll just say that. But let me take this, I just want to, hopefully you like my voodoo doll. I just wanted to come through and just pick her one good time. Just bam, bam, bow, bam, bow, bam, bam, bitch, bam, bitch. Wait, we got to get the stomach, chest area too. Got to get that chest area. Yeah, man. Let's get to know Vicky, Tricky Vicky. Let's get to know Tricky Vicky a little bit more, huh? Tricky Vicky. Who is Vicky White? The missing Alabama jailer who retired. Y'all, there's more information that has actually came out about this lady, okay? And we were doing photographic telepathy last time we were here. What's up, Janet? We were doing photographic telepathy, right? We're just kind of looking at photos of Tricky Vicky, just kind of getting a feel of, what's going on here. All of a sudden, we've got this blonde haired, blue eyed white lady that's, decided to go rogue, man. She was literally the assistant director of the. It's crazy, man. Okay. This is nuts. It's kind of crazy. This lady was really high up on the chain, though, probably second or third in charge. In Alabama, Lauderdale County, Alabama. Even the sheriff came out, right, and said that Vicky had a, quote, special relationship, end quote, with Casey Cole White, the man police believe she helped escape. Okay. By the way, this lady went out and bought a brand new car, okay, before all this happened. I know she wasn't expecting that Ford Edge, that burnt red, burnt orange Ford Edge to be all over the blogs and the newspapers, right? She thought she had it all planned out. But yeah, because basically what they did was they got in, the sheriff's car, rode over to the Ford Edge, got in the Ford Edge, and they kicked rocks. Apparently, this woman not only bought this new vehicle, sold her house, um, she also, it's like she had prepped for this, okay? Which makes it even more scarier, to be honest. And I'm not talking about scary in an instance of like, well, I mean, I'm not saying this lady's not in danger, okay? I'm just saying she's willingly walking into that danger, so to speak. And it sort of makes you wonder what lengths a person will go to. I'm wondering like what cabin are they holed up in? Where y'all game wardens at? Where are the game wardens? Don't y'all, fool around out there in the wilderness, in the wilderness, in the really lonely places? It would be really nice just, finding like well, let me just say, this is what Vicky's doing. This is what Tricky Vicky's doing. Tricky Vicky took, Casey Cole probably out into the middle of a cabin somewhere in the middle of freaking nowhere. Who knows? For all we know, she could have bought the place straight out. I mean, obviously, she planned this out in great detail. But I'm telling you, they escaped what? Almost a week ago, last Friday. Hey, Tricky Vicky, are you on YouTube? Are you searching your name? Tricky Vicky, you kind of surprised about all the attention? All the attention that you're getting on this? Yeah. We don't think you're dead, girl. We think you just ran. She's in love with the boy. Think you fell in love. And she's probably been laid up for the last week, humping 10 times a day. All that pent up energy and shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a little loving in a private way, right? But it's a lot different when you help a man escape, the jail, who he was sitting here literally incarcerated, facing the rest of his life in prison. He was facing also capital murder charges. What's up, Brian? Much love, Brian. Talk to me with Brian. You guys make sure you get over there and subscribe. He's even got a topic now. I love his songs though. The sun came on me. Mayday. He knows what song I'm singing. But yeah, she's in love with the boy. And even if they want to run away, she's gonna marry that boy someday. Oh, Vicky. So my photographic telepathy, right, kind of gave me the feeling like Vicky's lonely. It's been a long time for Vicky. Man, he's probably in there, man, flipping that girl all sorts of, get on your stomach. There, then I'm gonna hit it from behind. She probably got lingerie and shit. She's probably got some Bath and Body Works, smelling like mint and eucalyptus and shit. Brian, I'm just trying to stay focused, because it's so easy to get bent off into, a whirlwind of drama on these too street. So I'm just trying to stay focused. A lot of people probably, come across my page. Sometimes I don't know what to think. Don't know, it's okay. Sometimes, man, there's just fuck shit out here. As a vlogger, don't necessarily have to deal with it. I don't guess. Maybe, I haven't quite found my way all the way yet, but I'm working on it. That much I know. I'm working on it. But now, I'm back to regular scheduled programming. So, but yeah, the sheriff even said that there was a special relationship between Trigger Vicky and Casey, you know. So and Tricky Vicky and Casey, a man who is incarcerated on charges of capital murder, have been on the run since they left the jail in downtown Florence, Alabama on Friday morning. Look, they got the time stamp as 9:41 a.m. Man, how much you want to bet? Nah, let me shut up. I was about to take my mind into some dirty talk. Okay. Just know he banging Vicky, y'all. He's banging Vicky. Vicky's getting, like I said, getting out some of that pent up energy. There's a video I've got to show you guys, all right? So Lauderdale County Sheriff Rick Singleton, he comes out and a presser says, yeah, we're going to release a warrant. We're going to charge Vicky White, with assisting in Casey Cole White's escape. She is described by law enforcement as 5 feet, 5 inches tall, and 160 pounds. But the truth is, Vicky looked more like 195 to 200 pounds. You know how us women, like, we'll typically shave off, like, 20, 25, 30 pounds, I'm not going to tell you exactly how much we weigh. Don't ever ask a woman that. So considering leader. So I don't believe she's 160, but she has brown eyes. Oh, sorry, they're not blue, they're brown with blonde or strawberry blonde hair. The two, who are not related, were last seen on April 29th in Rogersville. Listen to this, in a gold copper 2007 Ford Edge with Alabama plates. They are believed to be armed with an AR-15 and a shotgun. Vicky is 56 years old. She was retiring. She had been on the force for 17 years with the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office, okay? And she was the assistant director. She was up there in, branches. Y'all know how I feel about police. There's not a single police organization out here that's not crooked in some way. That's just how I feel. Something that's ran by a man, by humankind, whatever. But check this. Do you know that she was actually working her last day? She had retired, y'all. Tricky Vicky said she was done with that life. She was done. She was moving on, okay? With her boo thing. She had been talking about retirement and going to the beach for 3 or 4 months. Now she was telling y'all she was going to the beach, but really she's sitting in a cabin somewhere in the middle of nowhere with Casey, getting banged down, okay? Now, on Friday morning, the sheriff said Vicky White told jail employees that she was going to take Casey White to nearby Lauderdale County Courthouse for a, quote, mental health evaluation before going to seek medical attention for herself. But there was no court appearance or medical appointment that was actually scheduled, okay? Instead, these two drove to a parking across town where deputies later found her patrol vehicle abandoned. The sheriff has also said Tricky Vicky was an exemplary employee before she violated policy. It was all love, baby. It's all love. She went out with a bang on her. Oh, they was probably banging in the car, banging, and he picked her up and carried her in the doorway. It ain't nothing like, a new friend, right? Oh, so check this. She sold her house, right? As well. So she's retiring. She sold her house. She ran off with her lover. In the weeks before she disappeared, Vicky White sold her home in Lexington, Alabama for $95,000, less than the market value. Like, why y'all have to put that in there? Man, here in Texas, like houses are going for so much these days. It's disgusting. But what you mean less than market value? Maybe she was just ready to move on. Okay. Sheriff Rick Singleton said the sale may have provided cash for Vicky White to use since she left with Casey White. You think? You think? Vicky White had been living with her mother since selling the home. She divorced a man in 1991 after a 3-year marriage. He died earlier this year. Her former mother-in-law said, I just can't picture Vicky running off with that man. But Tricky Vicky, she looks a little lonely, you know? She kind of looks like a deer in the face, too. I don't know. She's most definitely not 160 pounds. I don't know why y'all are trying to lie to us, okay? Now this special relationship, my thing is this. Like, if the sheriff knew there was a special relationship, why did he do something about it before all this shit happened? I'm just curious. Now, Tricky Vicky doesn't have any kids, okay? And that house that she recently sold was a sprawling property of 4 acres she had originally bought to be close to her parents. The property, which included a trailer and a barn, was really too big for one person. Whatever. I'll take 4 acres, okay? No problem. I'd rather, ain't nothing wrong with being away from people, and distant, giving it a little social distancing, right? Put a fence in that bitch, a gate. Buzz the gate. Buzz the gate. You want to come in this bitch. Now, Casey White had been in the Lauderdale County Jail since February 25th and was to be returned to an Alabama prison later this month after attending court hearings. Okay. Let's take a look at Vicky and Casey's getaway, shall we? Let's take a look at the security footage. We finally got security footage, right? Um, Listen to this, okay? Sheriff Singleton said the jail employees are devastated. The sheriff said the director of the jail compared the mood inside the facility after the escape to a funeral slash wake. The employees are just devastated she was involved in this. Yeah. Chris Connolly, the Lauderdale County District Attorney, told the Associated Press he was also shocked. He said he last spoke to Tricky Vicky on Thursday about transporting an inmate with a broken ankle to get medical care, and nothing seemed unusual. She knew better than anybody how to do this, okay? Y'all, let's look at the footage, shall we? Let's take a look at Tricky Vicky and Casey White's escape from the jail. She's got the car, back that car up, back that thing up. She's not only backed that car up, she's backing that ass up too, because Casey is banging it. Let me tell you. Now you're gonna tell me this lady's 160 pounds. Look, 56 years old. She said it's time to move on in her life. Look, she look kind of rough too. And come on, Casey. Come on, it's time to go. It's time to go. She walks him out. Now, apparently the policy was that 2 jailers had to transfer inmates at any one time. I mean, you could tell like something's going on, like the way that she even walks with, you know, her head, like she has no concern this man is behind her, even though he is cuffed, but still, like he could easily put them cuffs around your neck though. She don't have no concern of that. She went ahead and put him in the back seat, got up in the driver's side, that blonde hair and that brown eye. That brown eye. She got in the sheriff's vehicle. Oh, he was walking with confidence like nobody's business. Like, oh yeah, he knew. Like, he probably, it took everything in him not to smile and laugh. Okay. Like, bitch, I'm getting up out of here. Imagine how he had to keep it a secret in the jail for a couple of weeks while she was planning it. Imagine their like first conversation, right? I'm going to break you out. We got to plan this out just right. I'm going to break you out because I want to be with you for the rest of my life. You're the love of my life. I love you. Okay. I love you so much. I love you. Please hit it from the back. That's my favorite position. Bitch. Vicky. And she had on all black for the occasion, right? She's been working at the sheriff's office for all these years. Okay. Maybe she's about 180. All right. She's been working at the sheriff's office all these years. And she said she's going out for real, for real. She's going to, you know, she's going out, like you said, Brian, with a bang for real. Wow, girl. Wow. Nothing wrong with love, you know, and, you know, there's nothing wrong. You know, it's a difference, okay, between like dating somebody, you know, who's fucked around or ever been in jail or whatever the case may be, versus breaking out somebody who's being tried for capital murder. Let's keep in mind here through all the jokes and all that type of stuff that dude, okay, was literally about to go to trial for stabbing a woman to death, okay? A 58-year-old woman. What's up, Chupacabra? What's up with it, Chupacabra? Been a minute since I seen you. Look at all the old school folks coming through to say hi to a bitch. What's up, y'all? Well, this is all I can say. What can I say, right? What can I say? Tricky Vicky's getting her love, okay? She don't care what y'all say about it, okay? And she's gonna take the sheriff's car to do it too.
It's early in the morning.
Where's my? Hold on, I need to get my voodoo doll here first.
I'm sitting here talking with my baby over cigarettes and coffee.
Yeah.
And to tell you that, dog, I've been so satisfied. Honey, since I've met you, baby, since I've met you, days that I've been around, and all the good-looking girls I've met, they just don't seem to fit in. No, in this particular set, yeah. But it seems so natural, dog, that you and I are here, just talking over cigarettes
and drinking coffee. You know, they've probably been up all night, right?
My heart cries out, love that last I found.
Look at that confident walk of his, right?
And honey, won't you let me just feel my whole life around? And wow, I compete my whole life.
Queen's Throne, what's up? Yes, it is, girl. We got video.
If you would take things under consideration and walk down this aisle with me, I would love it, yeah. People, I say it's so early
in the morning. Oh.
Ooh, it's 2:45.
I love this song, man. And I think Tricky Vicky likes some Casey too.
Over cigarettes and drinking coffee. And I like to show you where I've known nothing but good old joy since I met you, darling. Since I met you, baby, yeah. I would love to have another drink of coffee now. And please, darling, help me smoke just one more cigarette now. I don't want no cream and sugar, cause I got you there, darling. But just let me enjoy, help me to enjoy this good time that we'll have, baby. It's so early in the morning, so early in the morning, and I got you, and you got me, and we have each other, and we don't
It seems like, you can find love damn near anywhere, man. Well, we'll see how this case proceeds forward. I mean, this will be interesting. Again, I just want to say that this woman, I mean, I don't know if it's beknownst to her or what, but lady, this dude is not only being charged with stabbing, a capital murder and stabbing a woman to death, a 58-year-old woman at that. He had been, he had been on like a spree before that. So, I mean, we're talking, it's not like no first time type thing. And again, there's a whole big difference. Like, honestly, I don't think there's a motherfucking thing wrong with loving someone who's been in jail or been to jail or had an experience like that. I really don't. There is a difference between that. Even if dude would have, you know, um, been free, right? After doing his time for whatever, right? But that's just not the case here. Okay. We're talking about a man who was about to go through a trial, and he actually begged the Lauderdale County officials to not send him back to the Alabama prison yet. He wanted to stay in Lauderdale County. I bet you we know why now, huh? Tricky Vicky, I know you hear me, girl. I know you hear me. The whole United States is looking. People are looking, and a lot of people are looking for that burnt orange Ford Edge. But who knows? They also have the license plate to it too, so they've ran it. But for all we know, they could have went and dumped that vehicle and got another one. I mean, who knows, right? But yeah, capital murder. Dude had been charged with capital murder for the brutal stabbing of a 58-year-old woman. He had been on a spree. This dude had like 7, 8, 9 different type of charges, like armed robberies, burglaries, home invasion type, like stuff like that, So anyway, I just want to give a shout out to love. Okay. Just give a shout out to love and all of you people who have found it. Good for you. Good for y'all. All good things must end, Vicky, Tricky Vicky. All good things must end. And this will not last forever. See, what my fear is that all of this, like, I'm retiring, I'm selling my house, I'm running off with the capital murder suspect down from the Lauderdale County Jail. It's like, is this the acts of someone who wouldn't care if, like, because this could really turn out bad. Not to mention, they know they're in possession of an AR-15 and a shotgun. This could really turn out bad. People could end up really hurt. So, as a former girlfriend of Casey White's said on camera, on TV, and Alabama News, turn yourself in, Vicky. Let him loose, girl. Let him loose. Okay? Let him loose because he's using you. Wouldn't it be crazy if they got out like to some weird cabin out in the middle of the Alabama woods and then he turns around and takes off on her ass? That would be crazy, right? Don't think he ain't thinking about that because at the end of the day, like, what is this, right? What are y'all supposed to, what, go to Las Vegas and get married? Put a couple of cans on some strings behind your car while you take it off, Just married. Get out of here. That part. Anyway, y'all, listen. Thanks for coming through, everybody. Much love to everybody. Don't forget tonight, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, where we will be having a discussion with Mrs. Meat. I've already put the live up and scheduled it and all that fun stuff. So, and see, that's before I head up out of here. That is the big concern. What's up, Big O Beans, mess and lies? Yeah, Queen's Throne. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, dude he's really big compared to her too, right? Physically. So we're talking about, again, like, that's why I keep highlighting the fact that this man has been charged with capital murder. He's accused of brutally stabbing to death a 58-year-old woman, right? You don't care. I don't know if dude had a drug problem, like why he was on his sprees of robberies and all that type of stuff. I have no idea, but we'll see what happens, right? Until next time, everybody.